Excuse the Dutch tilt to all of my videos, but I've got a crappy tripod for the moment, so you're all just gonna have to deal. If you haven't heard about Becoming YouTube, it's like one of my favorite YouTube channels at the moment. It's basically a documentary of YouTube in 20 to 30 minute weekly video installments featuring interviews with mostly British, fringe-clad YouTubers. I've just watched the most recent Becoming YouTube video called Girls on YouTube, which focuses on the question, why aren't there more female YouTubers? You can go watch that, I'll link to it in the description, and if you remember 30 minutes later how you got to the video, then you can come back here and watch the rest of this. My first response to this question is that there aren't necessarily less female YouTubers, just less that have been massively successful. I have made a lot of friends, most of them female, through the YouTube community, and almost all of them have or currently make YouTube videos. Benjamin Cook's video does bring up some valid points that open up a lot of excellent conversation around the reason why there's such a big ratio between popular female and popular male YouTubers. However, it does seem to shy away from some of the more serious answers. One of my favorite YouTubers, Haley G. Hoover, recently made a video called Why Girls Aren't on Reddit. Side note, Haley G. Hoover is my favorite female YouTuber, but I chose not to say it in that way because if I were talking about John and Hank Green, I wouldn't say they are my favorite male YouTubers. It's about content, not gender or sex. Okay, this side note has gone on far too long. Haley's videos shows tons of examples of extremely sexist, degrading, and just awful posts on Reddit that mostly target women and make jokes about rape or domestic abuse. One girl left a comment on that video saying she once made the mistake of revealing she was a girl on Reddit and she got so much abuse she had to start a new account. These awful posts with jokes about rape and abuse are constantly found on the front page of Reddit, where the most popular posts are put. But all of these awful people that make these comments are found elsewhere on the internet, outside of Reddit, and Haley's video offers some insight into more serious answers to why aren't there more girls on YouTube. Female YouTubers are prime targets for these sexist sacks of shit that just get their kicks out of posting awful, often rape-themed comments that very easily escalate to death threats. The fact of the matter is that female YouTubers are more likely to get constant and difficult to ignore abuse online, and you could just look at Lacey Green for an example of that. Yes, it's a scary and sensitive topic to discuss, but I think because of this, Becoming YouTube should maybe dedicate a whole episode to talking about abuse and threats on YouTube. It may not change the behavior of the pieces of crap that are leaving these videos, but there are plenty of people who are dismissive of this behavior when they see it online, and they don't realize the real effects it can have on people. There have been people who have stopped making videos forever because of it, and even outside of the internet, it can have a lasting and damaging effect on the actual person and their life. This isn't about haters on YouTube either. This is about sick, twisted people who are addicted to tormenting others with YouTube comments and elsewhere on the internet. And it's not a question of what can female YouTubers do to get more popular. It's about what we can do as a community to make sure we aren't ostracizing anyone and that no one is getting the sort of abuse that they don't deserve. Because this is such a difficult topic to talk about, particularly if you are in the situation where you are receiving these abusive messages, it's important that we keep this conversation open and friendly, and I encourage you to continue it in this video or make your own video and maybe suggest it to Benjamin Cook as well. The last part of this Girls on YouTube video that I wanted to respond to is at the end when Benjamin says,
if you are a girl and you're thinking of YouTubing but haven't yet, then give it a go. YouTube is crying out for you. But please, be good. Please.
That's probably an easy way to scare people from making YouTube videos. I mean, who says that you have to be good to make YouTube videos? More than that, most YouTubers started off making pretty bad videos and they progressively got better until they were so embarrassed that they went back and privated most of their old videos. So I say if you want to make YouTube videos, just make them. And hey, maybe you can start privating all of your videos, and then when you get good enough, you can go back and unprivate the ones you like.